In one of the wealthiest states in the U.S., New York faces a growing crisis of homelessness, poverty, and crime. With over 3 million residents living in poverty, including 900,000 youth, the state's poverty rate is 17%, almost double the national average. On any given night, more than 170,000 people experience homelessness, and in 2023, New York City reported over 100,000 violent crimes, highlighting pressing societal challenges. Lockport. Economic and safety challenges, securing the ranks of 21st in unemployment, 27th in poverty, and 16th in lowest median income in New York. The city's poverty rate, at 14.2%, hovers just 1.43% above the national average, emphasizing financial strain. Households in Lockport earn $46,706 annually, a significant 30.81% below the national average. Unemployment persists at 5.9%, 25.53% higher than the national rate. Beyond economic concerns, the city faces safety challenges with crime rates raising alarm. Lockport's residents navigate a complex landscape where economic disparities and safety considerations converge, shaping the city's narrative. Poughkeepsie grapples with economic and safety challenges, holding the ranks of 6th in unemployment, 18th in poverty, and 17th in lowest median income in the state. The city also contends with a 17th position in overall crime, 8th in violent crime, and 20th in property crime. Poughkeepsie's poverty rate stands at 20.2%, soaring 44.29% higher than the national average, showcasing financial struggles for 1 in 5 residents and over 1 in 10 households living on less than $10,000 annually. Unemployment persists at 8.3%, a staggering 76.6% above the national rate. Crime concerns persist, with an overall rate 7.96% higher than the national average, while violent crime skyrockets by 105.46%. Syracuse graces the shores of Onondaga Lake, boasting landmarks like Syracuse University and the renowned New York State Fair. Despite its cultural richness, the city contends with formidable challenges, ranking 2nd in unemployment, 6th in poverty, and 7th in lowest median income in New York. Syracuse's narrative extends to crime, securing ranks of 8th in overall crime, 6th in violent crime, and 11th in property crime. With a poverty rate at 30.3%, soaring 116.43% above the national average, households earning $38,893 annually, 42.38% below the national average, the city grapples with economic disparity. Unemployment remains high at 9.6%, 104.26% above the national rate. A city of contrasts, Syracuse's residents face a 1 in 36 chance of being a victim of property crime, encapsulating a tale of resilience amidst multifaceted challenges. Schenectady, economic challenges, earning the unfortunate ranks of 3rd in unemployment, 19th in poverty, and 18th in lowest median income in New York. The city's poverty rate, at 20.1%, surpasses the national average by 43.57%, with households earning $47,773 annually, a staggering 29.23% below the national average. 1 in 5 residents struggles below the poverty line. Unemployment remains persistently high at 9.5%, over 100% higher than the national rate. Crime compounds these hardships, with an overall rate 36.69% above the national average. The unsettling statistics continue. Violent crime is 85.08% higher, property crime 27.1% higher, leaving residents with a 1 in 40 chance of falling victim to property crime. Utica confronts significant economic and safety challenges, securing ranks of 9th in poverty, 12th in unemployment, and holding the unfortunate 12th spot for the lowest median income in New York. This city also grapples with a stark reality of crime, ranking 7th in overall crime, 16th in violent crime, and a striking 5th in property crime in the state. The poverty rate stands at a staggering 27.4%, nearly 96% higher than the national average. A pervasive issue, 1 in 4 residents in Utica faces the daily struggle to meet basic needs. Unemployment remains high at 7%, nearly 49% above the national rate. with an overall crime rate 65.9% higher than the national average and property crime chances at 1 in 30. Buffalo faces a complex tapestry of economic and safety challenges, securing ranks of 8th in unemployment, poverty, and lowest median income in the state. The city also grapples with formidable crime statistics, ranking 5th in overall crime, 1st in violent crime, and 7th in property crime. Buffalo's poverty rate stands at a daunting 28.3%, soaring 102.14% above the national average. With households earning $39,677 annually, a substantial 41.22% below the national average. Financial hardship is widespread, with 1 in 4 residents living below the poverty line. Unemployment remains high at 7.6%, a striking 61.7% above the national rate. With crime rates 74.7% higher than the national average, Buffalo residents grapple with a 1 in 33 chance of being a victim of property crime, highlighting the city's complex socioeconomic landscape. Jamestown, earning the distinction of 1st in lowest median income and 7th in poverty in New York. The city navigates the shadows of crime, securing ranks of 10th in overall crime, 11th in violent crime, and 9th in property crime. Jamestown's poverty rate, standing at 28.5%, soars a staggering 103.57% higher than the national average. Households earn $34,767 annually, a substantial 48.49% below the national average. A significant proportion, 1 in 4 residents, wrestles with financial hardships, while over 1 in 8 households survives on less than $10,000 a year. With an unemployment rate of 6.8%, 44.68% higher than the national rate, Jamestown faces multifaceted challenges as its residents contend with crime and economic struggles, encapsulating a complex narrative. Rochester, the third largest city in New York, boasts a vibrant cultural scene with historic architecture, museums, and festivals. However, beneath this cultural richness lies a city grappling with significant challenges, ranking 4th in unemployment, 5th in poverty, and 5th in lowest median income in the state. Rochester's narrative extends to crime, securing ranks of 4th in overall crime, 7th in violent crime, and 6th in property crime. With a poverty rate of 30.4%, soaring 117.14% above the national average, households earning $37,395 annually, 44.6% below the national average, the city confronts stark economic disparities. Unemployment remains high at 8.9%, 89.36% above the national rate. Amidst the festivals and museums, Rochester's residents face a 1 in 30 chance of falling victim to property crime, underscoring a complex urban tale of contrasts. Newberg, the sobering title of the second most violent and dangerous city in the state. Its challenges extend beyond safety concerns, ranking 19th in unemployment, 16th in poverty, and 13th in lowest median income in New York. A daunting poverty rate of 22% stands 57.14% higher than the national average, with households earning $43,435 annually, 35.65% below the national average. 1 in 5 residents grapples with financial hardships, underscoring the city's high poverty rate. Unemployment persists at 6.3%, 34.4% higher than the national rate. Crime looms large, with an overall rate 52.48% higher than the national average, violent crime soaring by 161.44%, and property crime by 30.88%. Binghamton, despite its geographical charm, confronts daunting economic and safety challenges. The city claims the unfortunate first position in unemployment, 4th in poverty, and 3rd in lowest median income in New York. Binghamton's struggle extends to crime, seizing ranks of 1st in overall crime, 5th in violent crime, and a stark 1st in property crime in the state. With a poverty rate of 32.7%, soaring 133.57% above the national average, households earn $35,730 annually, 47.7% below the national average. Financial hardship is pervasive, with 1 in 3 residents living below the poverty line and over 1 in 7 households surviving on less than $10,000 a year. Unemployment remains alarmingly high at 11.6%, 146.81% above the national rate. Thanks for watching.